has religion thrown out the baby with the bathwater? If the essence of God's Word appears in the Holy Scriptures, and if its teachers are the religious institutions of today, then whenever they vary from what God has said, by teaching more or less than His Word, or by misinterpreting it, they make it ineffectual. A human tendency is to conform what God has said to people's preconceived ideas, compromising its purpose. This undermines the deeper layers of God's Word. It muddies what was intended to be a life-giving stream of spiritual nourishment that heals and regenerates the soul. Isaiah laments how in his day and in the end time, the godless utter blasphemies and their hearts ponder impiety. How to practice hypocrisy and preach perverse things concerning God, leaving the hungry soul empty and depriving the thirsty soul of drink. He asks, who is blind like those whom God has called to preach, as uncomprehending as his servants, seeing much but not giving heed, with open ears, hearing nothing? He complains that they have transgressed his laws, changed his ordinances, and invalidated his everlasting covenant. God reproves the erring teachers of his people for being lighters of fires who illuminate with mere sparks instead of with his pure light. But he also bids those who walk in the dark, who have no light, to trust him, to lean on him in every circumstance. He invites all to come to him and be saved, as only in him will they find salvation. By taking hold of him for a refuge and making peace with him, all may be reconciled to him. He dwells with the humble and lowly in spirit, refreshing the spirits of the lowly and reviving the hearts of the humble.
God will very soon deal with those who teach their own form of religion. My Lord says, because these people approach me with the mouth and pay me homage with their lips, while their heart remains far from me, their piety toward me consisting of commandments of men learned by rote. Therefore it is that I shall again astound these people with wonder upon wonder, rendering void the knowledge of their sages and the intelligence of their wise men insignificant. God nevertheless reaches out to those humble or humbled souls who seek him. He says, I have regard for those who are of a humble and contrite spirit, and who are vigilant for my word. The time is at hand when God endows with his Spirit all who rely on him directly. Your ears shall hear words from behind you, saying, this is the way, walk in it, should you turn left or right.
Brought to you by the Isaiah Institute. For more on Isaiah's prophecies, click the link in the description.